the Republic of Liberia, His Excellency. Days ago, the Vice President of the Republic of Liberia, His Excellency, Vice President Jeremiah Mankung, has come to pay a courtesy condolences visit to the family, and he will be greeted by members of the Grand Judah Legislative Caucus and, of course, the Vice President, His Excellency.
So, Agrea, de, Enwa, it rules Saudi. So, quite out, and I'm a group of well. So, I can tell you. Nigeria, the chairman of the Grand Judah Caucus, head of family, the Bereaved family, distinguished fellow Granjurians. Again, we say good evening to everybody. At this point, the protocol today is only to welcome the government of the Republic of Liberia here at the residence of the bereaved, the daughter of Grand Judah County, precious jewel of Grand Judah County, former First Lady of the Republic of Liberia, in the person of Mrs. Nancy Ponto, who have left us a few days ago to go and be with the Lord. So the Vice President here on behalf of the government to come and sympathize. With that, a few things we're going to do. Senior, the caucus, the Grand Judah leadership, honoring the chairmanship, caucus chairmanship of Honorable Senator Thomas Nime Yaya will welcome His Excellency, the President, and we will hear the voice of the family representative, the Honorable Ambassador Asiwe Nrambo, who will brief the Vice President on what is unfolding, what has happened, and then we'll hear the voice of the Vice President on behalf of the government, and we all will call it a day. With that, it's my pleasure now to welcome the Chairman of Grand Judah Caucus, Senator Thomas Nime Yaya.
Senator Nimna Yaya is the chairperson of the Legislative Caucus.
Excellency, Vice President of the Republic of Liberia, my colleagues in the caucus, the bereaved family, citizens of Grand Julia County, well wishers, ladies and gentlemen. Honorable Vice President, today, as of May 21st, 2025, has been a sad day for the people of Grand Julia, first of all, and I'm sure for the people of Liberia and the government of Liberia, and the passing of our daughter, who was the First Lady of the Republic.
Okay, trying to get. We had a technical issue here. Let me try to get it back. Internet went off and came back on. These things happen, my people. Internet will go off and internet will pop right back up.
The Legislative Caucus, and of course, the Vice President, His Excellency.
Let's go. Internet keep interrupting. Oh man. The Vice President of the Republic of Liberia.
Foi tchau. E na mão pro pau, well. Só café eu. Liberia, the chairman of the Grand Judah Caucus, head of family, the Dewey family, distinguished fellow Nigerians, again,
Después de la casi vio me new violão. You know, what's the PRA, brothers and sisters, how everybody doing this Sunday evening. You're fine, but it's just a that.
And he will be greeted by members of the Grand Judah Legislative Caucus. Days ago, the Vice President of the Republic of Liberia, His Excellency Vice President Jeremiah Mankung, has come to pay a courtesy condolences visit to the family, and he will be greeted by members of the Grand Judah Legislative Caucus and, of course, the Vice President, His Excellency.
So, I did rules Saudi. So, quite out, and I'm a group of well. So, I can tell you. Nigeria, the chairman of the Grand Judah Caucus, head of family, the Kiwi family, distinguished fellow Granjurians. Again, we say good evening to everybody. At this point, the protocol today is only to welcome the government of the Republic of Liberia here at the residence of the bereaved, the daughter of Grand Judah County, precious jewel of Grand Judah County, former First Lady of the Republic of Liberia, in the person of Mrs. Nancy Ponto, who have left us a few days ago to go and be with the Lord. So the Vice President here on behalf of the government to come and sympathize. With that, a few things we're going to do. See you, the caucus, the Grand Judah leadership, honoring the chairmanship, caucus chairmanship, Honorable Senator Thomas Nimen Yaya will welcome His Excellency, the President, and we will hear the voice of the family representative, the Honorable Ambassador Asiwe Nyamo, who will brief the Vice President on what is unfolding, what has happened, and then we'll hear the voice of the Vice President on behalf of the government, and we all will call it a day. With that, it's my pleasure now to welcome the Chairman of Grand Judah Caucus, Senator Thomas Nimen Yaya.
Senator Nimen Yaya is the chairperson of the Legislative Caucus.
Vice President of the Republic of Liberia, my colleagues from the caucus, the bereaved family, citizens of Grand Judah County, well wishers, ladies and gentlemen. Honorable Vice President, Today, as of May 21st, 2025, has been a sad day for the people of Nigeria, first of all, and I'm sure for the people of Liberia and the government of Liberia, and the passing of our daughter, who was the First Lady of the Republic of Liberia on May 21st, 2025. Today, we'd like to welcome you and to also sympathize with you and sympathize with the rest of the Grandians, including myself, for the passing of our daughter. We want to thank you for coming. And on behalf of the citizens, we also want to thank the government of the Republic of Liberia for the representation that has been made here today. Thank you very much.
Senator Otamo Yaya Liman is the Senator of Granjide County in the caucus chair.
So that was the voice of the Senator of Granjide County. Let me quickly say that the senior senator just arrived. He had a very long travel. He could not have been here, but he wished to have been here. That senior Senator Zoe Manuel Peno extend.
Okay. the 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 honorable man, and Jeremiah Shokon right there. As you can see, he's right there. He's just said that the honorable man is not. He just arrived in the country, so the honorable man was resting, so he didn't go to the mat. He didn't go to the mat. We're just going to talk about the Vice President of the Republic of Liberia visit to the mat, the late Nancy Doe's mat. You know, traditionally, when someone falls in our area, someone dies, there's a mat where the family go and people come and all these friends, family members go, and then they're going to sit on there. They're going to, and then until the burial time, then they'll lift the mat up. So only yesterday, it was on Saturday, the 31st of May, the Vice President of the Republic of Liberia, I was showing him, you're going to listen to him speaking also to the people on the mat, the family, the bereaved family. I want us to discuss the visit of the Vice President. The former First Lady died on May 21st. May 21st, the Vice President visited the mat May 31st. 31 days later, 10 days after the death of the former vice president, the government official ever visited the mat. And with the Grand Juda caucus, I want us also to discuss the caucus of Grand Juda County. They visited the mat 10 days after the former first lady, their own king, their own daughter, their own mother, their own sister. They visited the mat 10 days. Politics also we should take that into consideration. They visited the mat yesterday with the vice president, and the vice president. I wanted us to discuss it. The vice president went there. He said he went there. The president sent greetings, and he gave on his own behalf. He gave $2,000, and the caucus gave $1,000 on the mat. But he went there. It took 10 days, but he went there. But to me, what he went there for was to just, sympathize with the family and leave. But I saw him going deep down into the families' issues that we all not supposed to get involved in. He went there publicly trying to call the errors of Grand Jira County and but put it on record to settle some issue that is some family issue. Joe Manuel Pennon, and then Nancy Doe's children, Veronica Doe, Jean Doe, and all that stuff. Because since the president, the former first lady died, which was on the 21st of May, Senator Zoe Manuel Pennon never visited the Mart. He did not go to the Mart. We all know there's a family issue. We saw the former first lady coming here and telling us about how Zoe stepped on her benefits and stepped on her documents, and horses and things like that were taken by people, and Zoe was not willing to give the document. So we all know there's a beef, there's a serious issue up to the death of the former first lady. She cry on Zoe's name, but these are family issues. Go up, come down, they say it will bend, but it will never break. These Samuel Doe children and Joe Manuel Penn, I first cousins. They are related. There is nothing you could take from that. The people are related, whether you liked it or not. Zoe is that those got the kids. All Samuel Doe's kids. Zoe's cousins. They are all related to Zoe. They got bloodline in there. But for the listen to the former, the vice president speaking as Zoe supposed to receive them on the mat. He don't know our tradition, so that's why he said that Zoe supposed to receive them on the mat. Zoe is not supposed to the one receiving the Samuel Doe's wife. Zoe receiving people. No. Zoe. Samuel Doe traditionally is the men. So Samuel Doe is here. He's a man. His sister's son. It was Chei Doe's son. That would make sense. If it is Chei Doe's son, you know, it's not Doe's sister's sons. He's a Zoe. He got different. It means a panel. He from a different family. So I hope you understand what the children. But I don't know how they from where the senator comes from. He's from two counties. He's from Grand Cru and he's from Nima. I don't know if a Nibadian falls today, like Prince Johnson fell back then. If it was Prince Johnson sister's son who was receiving Prince Johnson body. What Prince Johnson brother children stand back. You know the main thing here. Let us be fair with ourselves now. And so I think he misspoke in that one. That what Zoe was supposed to be receiving. Zoe was supposed to be there. That's his uncle wife. Don't get us wrong. He has all right to be there. And I think to me, there's a need for reconciliation, but for the vice president to take it to the public and make it known to the world. I had an issue with that yesterday. Look, you went on the mat as a vice president of the Popular Library, took a message for the president. You went there. Look, my people, you're sorry, you're moving, and you go home. That you call Mommy Do, and there's a problem. It is none of your responsibility. It is not something that you went on the mat to go and discuss. No. And remember when Tomo Yaya spoke in Nima County? I will try to find that tape and play it at the funeral or or wake or wherever of Senator's ceremony or wherever Johnson, when he tried to say all those things about the government, and Joseph Boyka was the one who contributed to it. And he came on there, and the vice president came and rebuked the senator right there. That is not the appropriate time to say that. It was at the appropriate time for the senator to go in front of a media, in front of the people, and start talking about the errors need to come and put Zoe and his sisters together. I don't understand it. Again, as we all know, now Jeremiah Cohen and politics coming, so we'll have to understand. So let's see the Sokan. He's trying to spin it a little bit about Zoe. Sokan is spinning it, and Sokan has the right to spin it. He's a spinner.
Let me quickly say that the senior senator just arrived. He had a very long travel. He could not have been here, but he wished to have been here. That senior senator Zoe Manuel Pennon extend.
You hear Sokan? He's spinning it, but he don't know how to spin it. Sokan is not a good spinner. I don't know who coaching Sokan over there in the place, but he's not a spinner. The vice president will come on stage and contradict everything Sokan just said. But Zoe just arrived in the country. He's tired, and he wanted to be here, but he's tired. He got to rest. So, and then listen to the vice president came on there and put Sokan under the bus. He put him right under the bus. Listen to these guys. These politicians that miss.
To all of you, condolences. But he would love to be here, but he just couldn't come now. So he will want to register that. With that, we want to give this floor now to the family representative, the head of the family here, to also not only welcome the vice president, but brief the vice president what has happened, how things are unfolding, what are the immediate family, what are the plans, so that the vice president and the government of Liberia will know clearly how things.
And listen to the person who's going to speak on behalf of the family, on behalf of Doe family. That's how it's supposed to be. The person who's going to speak on behalf of the family, that's Isaac Wayne Nabo. Isaac Wayne Nabo, former pro tem of the Republic of Liberia, former ambassador or whatever Liberia. He's going to speak. That's how it's supposed to be. He's the man. He's the man. He's a man from the Doe side. And not Doe sister children coming to overshadows those wise funeral. It don't happen like that from where we from. I don't think if somebody can call here and can't prove me wrong, they can come and do that. But it don't happen like that from where we from. So Isaac going to speak on behalf of the family.
It's unfolding and what are the future plans. With that, let me welcome the ambassador emeritus, former senator, former pro tem, our own son, Ambassador Isaac Wayne Nyambo, to this floor. Ambassador.
Ambassador Nyambo, on behalf of the family.
Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Liberia, the Chair of the Grand Jide Legislative Caucus, presidents and chairs of various districts in Grand Jide, friends of Grand Jide, the bereaved family, visitors. Your Excellency, on the 21st of May, last week, Wednesday, at the morning hours, the responses of
And I think Zosad knows that's how our tradition. Isaac Yinambo or Yahweh or whatever they call Yahweh, Isaac Yinambo would not be there. Then Zoe be speaking on behalf of the family, the Doe family. No, it don't work like that. It's the man's family from the man's side going to be. Zoe is on Zoe's sister, Zoe mom, and Doe. Sama Doe brothers and sister. So brother and sister. So, but that's traditionally. That's Zoe is their son. Yeah, Isaiah was speaking with their Zoe is their traditional son. So Isaiah will not sit there and the traditional son come in and be talking over the place. No, it don't work like that. No, it don't work like that in our place. But I think the vice president got it messed up, and he can correct himself. Let's listen to Isaac.
from the former First Lady was taking her to the House of the Legislature, made some calls for coming. Tentatively, we, Nessa Dido being former First Lady of the Republic of Liberia, tentatively we decided to put the normal at the City Hall, and then the next day the burial at the compound.
You were giving just how
After that,
protocol,
then
how
we
things should be
moved down
done,
for
and all that
traditional
stuff. So,
ceremonies
but I kept.
for 4 to 5 days.
So it's not. I understand,
Dad and
Victoria,
Thomas
but traditionally, Zoe, I said when I sit there and Zoe be the head of the family.
that
No, it don't work like that. You're a grown
have
woman, you know that.
spoken with the
Your brother will not fall,
children
God
of the
forbid,
former
and your
president,
children
and then
will
the
be there. Why
caucus
your
has also
man,
spoken with
your
them.
brother, children
And,
standing all that doing things and
then
don't work like that for
I
how?
want to state categorically that the government of Liberia has been proactive in the process of the
the national politician. Thank you very much. So if I went my way, please come with me. But on a serious note, let me thank you, Ambassador Yenambo. At this point,
Ginambo, yeah, Ginambo.
fellow Grenadians, my father,
Please go,
mother,
Ginambo,
sisters,
Ginambo.
brother, leaders of the county, it is my visit today at this time to welcome the Vice President of the Republic of Liberia, former senior senator, former representative.
The press vice president will make a remark.
Please be seated. Thank you.
Keep it on it. Keep it on it. Keep it on it.
The caucus, the chairman of the caucus, or members of the caucus of Grand Leader, the ambassador here, the family people, citizens of Grand Leader, who have done with me. The president of Liberia has asked me to convey to you sympathy. I'm marrying this morning, and hopefully they're working on his schedule, and he will come here to speak to you. In my own name too, as vice president, I also want to say sympathy and sorry for your loss. When I got to know about this death, the first person I called, because we all worked together, was Senator Penham. And we talked, and then later I got in touch with Soka and Mama Marie and all met. We talked, and then this day was scheduled. So I've actually come to say sympathy. I'm also here as a former senator of Nima County. And Nima and Grand Leader are neighbors. And like I always said, God didn't make a mistake to bring Nima and Grand Leader together. And only people who are family can make confusion. The people in Grand Leader and the people in Lofa will never have land dispute because they didn't get border. The people in Nima and the people in Sano will never have land dispute. But the people in Grand Leader and the people in Nima will always have land dispute until Jesus comes. But our ability to sit down and solve it, I may all human being leaders. So as a former senator of Nima, on behalf of the Nima people, your neighbor, I also want to say sympathy. I spoke to Mami this morning, and I know there are issues here.
This is where I have.
I didn't know all through until they.
You went there to go talk to the family. You already finished talking as a vice president of the Republic of Liberia. What the conversation you have with Marie, Mami, and you want to bring the family together, that was something you should have gone in the back to go settle with the family to go and say, but not to bring it in front of the whole world. Yeah, not to bring it in front of the whole world. Not to bring it in front of the whole world. That Zoe was ought to be there to receive it. That Zoe and Mami have issues. Those are things that's supposed to be said in the back by the vice president. Call the family inside or wait for Mami when she enter Liberia, then you can talk that one. But I think he was in error here. But listen to him.
Morning, if I were yesterday, I got this. Then morning, when I talked to Mami and talked to Zoe, then I start understanding that there are deeper and bigger issues here.
But there's nothing be in a war I will get fixed. And so I've come to talk to the elders of Grand Leader.
He talking to our elders in front of the whole world. He's in front of our elders. He's talking to our elders. That the elders now, you need to, instead of going the back. I think after he spoke to Mommy and he spoke to Zoe, he tried to make peace. That's good stuff. Don't get me wrong. That's a great thing. If the family don't have, or the people not, but it's something like if you can put the family together, yeah, it's good. But you should give the people the respect that they deserve. The elders of Grand Jide County can handle that thing. If you, vice president, coming and go in the back, he said in this particular this speech he gave out here in front of the people that he had similar issue when Prince Johnson died. When someone, they have family always. But when Prince Johnson died, what did they do? They solved their problem. We didn't even know there was a problem. He told us now. And when Yahya Kim said that Joseph Boyka made Prince Johnson, after Prince Johnson campaigned for him, and he started talking about war crime code, I carried man pressure and contributed to the man's death. He, Bankun, the vice president, went on stage and debunked right there. He said the man should stop. That they were bringing your family thing outside now. But yeah, you are bringing the Doe family with the Penu family issue outside. Listen to him.
Normally, when people die, I don't care what kind of confusion you're having, you put that confusion one side, and it's time for the family to come together. So I come to talk to the elder. The elder, you can sit down and think sport. So I say to you, issues are everywhere. But you got to fix it. The elder will come out, call the children. Today, Zoe should be the one receiving everybody here.
You heard him? You heard him? And Stanley Fly? He said, Ellis Gay, you guys are crown people. Vetera Soba, you a crown lady. He said today that Zoe was supposed to be receiving the people at that mat. No. No. There was no way Zoe was supposed to be there to receive the people at that mat. Traditionally, it's Isaac Nyinambo. Isaac Nyinambo. He's supposed to be there. He's one of those father or two. He's the man from the father side. And not the woman children. No, that the man, that the Isaac is there who's supposed to, supposed to be there to receive the people. And that's what they are doing. The people are following the tradition and the custom and everything of our people. There's no way something will happen. Anthony, you know my brother and sister, and their children standing there. They pay our children, man. Their sister children can't be, something happened to me, God forbid. Something happened to me right now. They pay our children can't overshadow. No, their children, they are the men. They carry the double knee. Their children got differently. They're free one. So they pay our children can't in our town. They are strangers. They are complete strangers in our town. If the cost trouble, they will say, you go to your power people. Or when they who is a man when children cause trouble in that town, they can't say go to your mom people. No, he's in his town. So the VP is in error. The VP from Grand Cru, a father from Grand Cru and a man from Nima. Apparently, he didn't grow up with the people from Grand Cru teaching the tradition of the people from the Southeast. And I'm very sure the people from Nima County and us, the people from Nima County, the people from Grand Jide, their custom, their tradition is kind of the same. There's no way. Let's put Prince Johnson, because he's dead now. His sister's children overshadow those a funeral. While his brother's children stand there, the one who bear the Johnson name, they are standing, and then the one who bear different names, They are there, the woman, children. So the president, the vice president were in error. What kind of tradition? The people on the mat are following the tradition. They are doing the tradition, and you come there as an outsider. You come and say they must go and follow your way of doing things in your area, in your mind. No, it's not politics there. On the mat, it's not politics. On the mat, the tradition is more than the politics. The people tradition is more than the politics. That's why even government said in certain areas when government want to go there to go repo and they get traditional way of operating, and the government got to go there to the tradition council to get whoever that is there. They got steps to follow. So in that area, the vice president was in error. He misspoke. And that's who was also can meet him.
The elder, you can sit down and teach Paul. So I say to you, issues are everywhere. But you got to fix it. The elder will come out, call the children. Today, Zoe should be the one receiving everybody here.
So I want to ask Vetera Soba now. You the female and more of Vetera Soba. If anybody want to call too, I'll put the number here so somebody can call. And tell me if the vice president was in error or was he okay to do that? Maybe you don't know the tradition, but how would he say that Zoe will receive what Isaac said there? It can't be that way. It can't just be that way. So now that the issue he put outside with the family issue that the people got in the back, I think he's going to make things not easy, because when he and Veronica spoke Mommy Do, according to himself, he said Mommy told him that the thing is deeper than he think. So he's saying he knew that the thing was deeper, and they told him that the family thing between Zoe and them is deeper. He should have called Zoe and said, "Look, my man, the thing here, they can say deeper. We can talk it." I said, right now people are kind of grieving and the thing now. So, but it can be talked, it can be settled. That way for the girl to come. That way for Gion Do to come. That way for the Mommy Do to come. That way for the woman children to come. Because maybe there's certain thing where the woman told them when she was living and she wrote it down. So those things can be taken care of. They would take care of those things gradually. You're the vice president said they will listen to you, because now you're the vice president now. You're the big man in the whole country now. From Joseph Boakai, you don't want the second man. Joseph sent you there. So you not taking care. According to him, he said that Joseph Boakai sent you there. But Boakai said will come. Yeah. He brought a private conversation to the public. That's why I said the vice president overspoke. He's a kid. He's a young guy. He's overzealous. He talked with emotion and but going on the mat, I gave him plus for it. It was late, but still he went there. So I gave him an A for it. But to come and discuss the private conversation between him and Mommy Do and Senator Zoe Penn, and put it out there, that was not something that he needed to do. That was not something that he needed to do. Now everybody, the whole world know what's going on. I knew, because according to the interview with Nancy Do that I had last year, March, people even seeing that interview is an AI generated thing that I did. I don't even know how to operate AI that much to do that way. I know it's little AI, but not that one that's there to do that. And Nancy Do talking and I'm talking and my Gibson Jerry and Alfonso. So it's just gonna be a Mommy Do. It's gonna be a very hard work for me to do. But they're saying about everybody need that. The interview with March 2024 last year. You go on my page, it's still there. It's there. You're going to see Elizabeth Blunt interview. Then you're going to see Nancy Do, and you're going to see Elizabeth Blunt. I think of 2 weeks later after I interviewed Nancy, then I brought Elizabeth Blunt. I let her cover the Liberia Civil War from the BBC, Elizabeth Blunt. So you can see that what happened was not straight. Jeremiah Sokan came, he tried to spin it. That all the senior senator just arrived in the country. He's tired. The senior senator, obviously, we know that we like in the wherever know, in making or in the inner circle. We know that the senior senator, your uncle wife died, you will visit him, man. We know that. You can't say Atayo, I'm no, you gotta go there and I come from Matari to 12, from Matari to 24th Street. Tell me how many miles from Matari to 24th Street? Tell me. We knew the District 1 representative, Soka is a very fast, smooth talker, he spin things. We knew that he was spinning it. But for the vice president to come and tell us, I gave him credit. I gave this vice president A for showing up. But for you to bring family conversation that he had with Nancy Doe's son, daughter, and Joe Penno out to the public, that was not a nice thing. But let us go and play it. Let's listen to it.
Also now here because there are issues. I told Mommy the money, Mommy not happy. She first. I tried coming out there and I thought I could fix it on the phone the morning. But she told me it be deeper than you think. Not one day. Because I wonder how to do the money, I said, Mommy, place a call. Send you the small sister. Well, we talked something on the phone.
No, he's saying they should call Anthony. I sent a link to you. There was a family issue, not for VP. Yes, great. Yeah, thank you, Dian. Nemo Dian. Oh, that's two family people joining. I know Nemo and then Dian. I think just two family. So it was not necessary. It was not necessary. Mommy was this, mommy was that. No. Now the VP even made people are afraid not to have a private conversation with a VP. You expect you go have private conversation with a VP, you expect you almost special. But no, he know a VP diaz and your pay up banana. Yeah. Then he put it out there. Yeah. Anthony, I sent it. Please answer my call. Anthony, I sent the link to you. Sadly, I don't like taking too much call on these things. That's why I sent the link out. But let me answer your call. I saw you calling in here. So go ahead, you call to speak.
No, I'm going to give my info on.
Yeah, go ahead, give your info.
You said you were asking whether the GP was in error or not. The GP, for me, he was not in an error. This issue is not a private issue. This issue has been on the media for a while now. The first lady came on the show, she spoke about how they went to a meeting, and so Ma and so they respected her in the meeting, but I just wanted to say it's not a private issue. It's better than force it or let people come in. Maybe the family have been trying in the past. It can be solved. Let also people come and talk to them. Maybe But once I don't get involved in it, she ain't gonna grab all of them. They're gonna come to themselves because family is family. Nobody can run and be family. They are there alone.
So what the one way you say mommy was all be calling Zoe too. How your take on it? Mommy's all call Zoe or Zoe's all call mommy.
So I don't know Zoe, mommy, who is the older.
So older than mommy.
Yeah, but it's older than mommy. Zoe is the father. He's supposed to play the father to call his sisters and brother and to bring.
Why would you say Zoe that father?
Check on them. Why see if you the older person, and our friend people can say.
No, it's not your children. It's not your sister children. Now what you must say? Your crown woman. You can't say that.
Yeah, you the big brother. You need to call and check on them. But mommy too, she need to slow down with it. Talking to people, the other day, on channel, I want show. You can't be real. You can't be calling. Everybody are calling you the insult. Because if you're talking. When you're talking too much, you say things that you're not supposed to say. So everybody in error right now, but the VP for me is right for what he's doing, what he did. He's not in error.
So you don't think the VP was able to go there saying he not that way the first time getting to know according to him, he called mommy and then he called Zoe and the girl said deeper to go inside with the family and go inside with the family and say, look, family, you come here, you don't talk it here. Instead of he sitting there right there, what the media everybody.
What they explained to me. Mommy explained and so explained. So he said that he ordered him that they need a lot of people to get into it because that's something that they're going on long time.
So you think the VP was already say it in the opening there? He didn't know now.
Everybody get away. Or he know issue and not backing, but he's not in it wrong.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not in it wrong.
Okay. Thank you. According to Sally, the VP is not in the wrong. The VP should have said it right there in the public in front of the video.
You say your finger, you put it in your nose and show it off. How people know in your nose get it. So if you put your finger in your nose, nobody will know your nose.
So right now, who put a finger in the nose between the Zoe and Mamina?
She was the mother to all those children. She was not supposed to bring it off on the internet. So why she brought her, why the people running with?
But you heard the VP said that was his first when he called that was the first time he get to know. You didn't know that was issue.
Yeah, because they have been keeping it in their circle as family. They were not
But he didn't know until yesterday. So why you think you're confusing my people from confusing us?
The VP, I don't know if he did not follow your show or people in the circle not follow your show. But the issue is all
but the VP spoke for himself. He spoke for himself. He said that yesterday when he called Mamina, I didn't get to know.
Yeah, but everybody speak for themselves. I want to say he's not in error.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, he's not in error.
All right. Sally is confusing the show and she's confusing herself. She said the VP not in error. It all there in the public. But the VP second who said that yesterday didn't get to know after he spoke to Mamina and spoke to Doe that there's an issue in the family. So since I know that there's an issue now from these people, and I go there, I will say, look, errors, you gotta go inside the house. The VP said in Nima County on that same phone that they had issue. They had issue when Prince Johnson died. They didn't stay in the open, they're talking in the back. He debunked Nimle, Yaya Nimle. When Yaya Nimle was on stage and he said that the man died from pressure, he debunked the man that the man was not supposed to say in the public. But he can go in the public and discuss Nancy Doe, Samuel Doe thing, but then Sally saying that because Nancy brought it out, he said he didn't know when Nancy brought it out. He get to know yesterday. So Sally is confusing us. So let's go to Mr. Eric Cohen. Honorable Cohen, go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Dogo.
Welcome, sir.
Are you there?
Yeah, we're okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Dogo. First, let me say thank you to you because what you are doing is I mean, we don't have money to pay you, as I always said to you. You use your own resources to do all of these things for us. So I want to say thank you. Furthermore, I want to use this occasion also to thank the president of Grand Jury Association for the committee itself. It is good that the Grand Jury Association will reach out to the family because first and foremost, we are it. We must do something about it. With respect to the vice president is a big misstep or Prince.
Okay.
Yes. He uses leverage to talk to the both Mommy and Zopen. All he should have done was work behind the scene to see if he can use his leverage to put the two people together. And not to come out there to say, well, he didn't know that it was deeper than what he thought Mommy told him. Furthermore, to say Mommy should be the one to call Zoe is also wrong. She is grieving. Her mother died. If Zoe knows that he wants he and his cousins to be together, he should be the one to call. To find me, go through people to say, let me please tell my sister, let us talk. And call. The little girl is grieving that her mother is not related to Zoe. And so, as you said, you know our tradition. So it's son to even Mommy. Mommy is his mother. Traditionally, Mommy is his mother. So the vice president is a big misstep. If you don't know the culture, find out. Furthermore, that was not his right to come out there to say that the old people, the elders of Rangida should do it. You can't tell the elders what to do. They know what to do. If there's a problem, the first person to bring it up should be Honorable Zoe Penny. To tell the elders, please, there is a misunderstanding between my cousins and myself. It started from their mother. And now that the mother, who is all of us, our mother, is gone, please, I want my cousins and myself to come together so that we can bury our mother. He should take the first step. That is our culture. So if the vice president is listening to this podcast, listening to your program, there's a big misstep on his side. If he wants to do something, it's good. The step he took is fine. He should go back and work behind the scene and see if he can put the two people together. Zoe is not part of the family. Zoe is not his wife. The Zoe family, they lost their wife. They are the one that will receive all visitors. It's not nephew who is from different family. He doesn't know. Maybe he's thinking that because Zoe Doe is next to Zoe's mother, and so maybe that's why they do in Nima, or as you said, in Grand Crew, which I know is not. So it's a misstep, Prince. I know you know what you're talking.
Yeah.
You know it very well.
I know because the tradition part for the squad people, I know there's no way something happened to me, glad children standing there, then pay out who is my sister, children come and take over. It will not happen. That one I saw it don't happen like that. Yeah, they are all with their different names on the side, then glad double children who bears the double name sit there. It don't work like that in our era. The vice president was issue error by saying that Zoe was supposed to receive them. Yeah, and Yaya and those guys I think Yaya and those guys will correct him later on. They could not do that openly over there what he did. They can do it back behind the scenes.
And furthermore, what you mentioned about Sukan too, he was trying to do a cover that is another way of covering up. I mean, if you're close to Zoe as a friend, let him go to him and tell him, say, my man, this thing is going out of hand. The woman is gone. Go and get to your cousins so that y'all will have the understanding and resolve the issue that is between you.
Yeah.
They cannot continue like this.
No, they can't. They gotta set it up.
Let me tell my daughter Sally, the vice president is a big misstep on his part. he's also telling that mommy should, because mommy is younger than Zoe, she should call Zoe. No, she is grieving. She is on the mat. Zoe should be the one to call. Zoe should be the one to go through people to say, talk to my sister. Let us resolve this. Let us resolve it. How, whatever it is, we are the same blood. They are the same blood or Prince.
Yeah.
There's nothing we can change.
There's nothing anybody can change. The two are related, they are the same blood, and there's a need for them to come together.
God did it, we can't change it. So he should work his way to get to his cousins so that they can resolve this.
Yeah. Zoe was supposed to, he should have said Zoe was supposed to be here with us on the man will come, we see him. But for you to say that Zoe received stranger, why you get Samuel Doe cousin there, Samuel Doe nephew then standing there, the men then from the he says the Zoe family. How you call the family say?
I think now I'm saying that's wow.
The Zoe family, yeah. Let the Seibo family, something happened to the Seibo man and Seibo woman. It don't happen, and I see it. I see it. I see it.
I say it's responsible. I say it's a Zoe. So they are the one that's supposed to receive people. They will be the one with the children to decide where the woman should be buried. They will decide. Even the Niao people, we the woman from our side. Yeah. But we can't decide in it. This is not our culture.
Yeah, the woman that the people woman.
Yeah, we will go there and whatever help they need, we can give it, but we cannot make decisions. Amon Baum, who is the elder brother of Nancy, will not come from now to make decision. No. He will listen and follow. And that's how the
because it happened to when my woman died, we went to Liberia. The Seibo people won. The Seibo people came, they said they're going to do this, they're going to do this, they're going to do. Nobody was arguing with the people, the poor, you're calling a shot. They said that their wife, they had to call a shot on their wife, they have to do this, they have to do this, who will cook this, who will do this, who will arrange it. That's what the Seibo did, and we saw it. So for someone I say the old woman married to the Seibo people, so obviously the Seibo people came, their brother died, so they came and they were calling a shot. That's how they did it over there.
So let those who are close to Zoe should be the one to reach out and tell him to call his sisters and brothers so that they can resolve this. We know when somebody dies,
everything he said in that video was right. But for him to say that certain things I agree with him 100%. Certain things I didn't agree with him. But going on the mat is one of the things I gave him applause for. I gave him that. Did they what?
I listened to Spoon TV to the understand issue that we're talking now. It was discussed.
And what did he say?
Was there. Yeah, and Gibson was there. And Gibson, the same thing Gibson said. That's what we are saying now. Gibson told the people that he heard you are not supposed to bring that issue out in the public. That's their family issue. And if he wanted to do something, he should have done it behind closed doors. Yeah. Even Gibson went as far as saying, announcing the amount he gave. When you do contribution, let the family come out to announce whatever contribution you make.
Well, then how about your people too who announce your Coco gave $1,000?
Gibson said the same thing too.
Because your Coco went there and gave $1,000 and they announced it. I will get to know. So Kung went there and said I get $2,000. Your Cocos went there with the traditional hair, Tomo Yaya, Jacob Dibley, Marie Johnson, and Sukon sat there, and the four of your lawmakers, and they said it. So they $1,000 for food. Everybody eating. So anyway, thank you, Mr. Kung. That one too, I don't blame and the vice president. I go after the vice president for some things, but some things in the video it did good. But they bringing in the conversation with him and Mommy Doe was not something I wouldn't have done that if I was over there. But let's listen to him.
And I'm equally willing to get involved to see how we can fix this. I'll make you a leader. So, Chairman of the Court, By your title, you are the most senior head of Grand Directory. I know there are older people, bigger people, there are former protesters. Your briefings. So that when someone all come at the funeral, let the place be quiet, let it put people together. After the funeral, you can sit down. Any other confusion out there, you see how you can solve it. I'll tell you, when the late said that Johnson died, there were issues. There were serious.
Listen to him now. When Johnson died, there was serious issue. Was it discussed in the open like this? Somebody went there and say, Johnson people, Johnson family, Johnson what going on with your family? You're going and pull your head together. No, they talking behind the damn scene, Vice President. But listen to him.
Serious issue. Some of the serious more than they were talking here. But the Nima people came together. They say how they devil will come together.
You heard him? The Nima people came together. You know what error went to some error down there for? You know they're waiting for Mommy Do when Mommy Do can so they can call the people so the errors. You did that only your Nima get errors. But listen to him. Listen to Kwan Kun.
If any other person had issue, are they deaf bringing up together? And you saw that burial, you saw what happened. Nobody can tell you. In fact, when the body was here, they say, oh, the poor friend, you want to tell the body, but can't put it out there, you move from here. And you can bring problem in the player. And at the funeral, the senator was there.
That one I agree with the Vice President. The Liberian people, you know, they are all that what we call them Liberian people for. They're tough. They get one confusion between two group of people. They are talking, the crown people won't go tell the Prince Johnson, but Prince Johnson are living the crown people and go catching like they bury the poor one. So what I want, if you really told the people that I want to agree with him, that you get out of here. These are the same group of people who brought war between the crown people and the Gio people with a bunch of lies. Crown people attacking Gio people, Gio people attacking crown people. Those are lies they brought between Thomas Kuyongpa and his man Samuel Doe that led to the 14-year civil crisis, where multiple and thousands of Nigerians and Ibadians fought each other and killed each other, the Liberian people. Our papa then too, Samuel Doe and Kuyongpa and the Marais women and the Concord women there with the red skin and the Furi party, the two best friends. And they start fighting each other. And the owner people too that were loyal to them start following them, fighting each other and killing each other. So what he said over there, Prince Johnson was living in the crown, people not go kidnap the man to carry him. The dead body to the funeral. So that's how the Liberian people can. If you don't mind yourself, you will fight your family member for Liberian people behavior. They were ready now, the Liberian people were ready now to bring another serious problem between the crown people and the Gio people. And when the crown people and the Gio people fighting, that's the time the Liberian people can be enjoying themselves. They are exploiting the resources. They are stealing from the two counties, looting the two counties, looting Nima County and looting Grand Jide County. The Liberian people, bunch of deceitful and bunch of hypocrites. They went to Prince Johnson. It was all the news. The media people there, they all over the place. They won't go kidnap Prince Johnson, body from in the plane, take the man body and carry the man body. A dead body. What the heck we gonna do with dead body? But Jeremiah I think he got another A from that particular procedure. Get out of here. What you're talking about? You're listening to me.
But the Nima people came together. They say how they devil will come together. If any other person had issue, how they devil bringing up together. And you saw that burial, you saw what happened. Nobody can tell you. In fact, when the body was here, they say, oh, the poor friend, you want to tell the body, but can't put it out there, you move from here. And you can bring problem in the player. And at the funeral, the senator was there, the elders came from Grand Jide, all of them were there. So my people are big, you're the elder of Grand Jide. The thing I hear the morning, I was talking to them. I just don't talk, so I go sit down. But the thing I hear the morning, I beg you, just sit down, you talk to the children, you talk to the other family. Because if those can die and hospital people standing way on our side, then the other people way so, and we say now like this. You try to fix it, I beg you. I'm willing to get involved. When you read somewhere where you require someone getting involved, you call me, I'll come. So we can get involved. The two senators from Nima are not here. They call me to let you know that they will be here. They're going for their convention in the States. As soon as they come, they will equally reach here, and they will be where you are here too. For the entire funeral process, they will be involved. We got to show that we are brothers, we are sisters, we come from one county, and we got to live together. That thing when people try to bring confusion among us, we can't allow it anymore. And like I was lecturing with someone one time, I told the person, I said, look, when President Doe became president, the only man he trusted to stand behind him was God. Because you know the man standing behind him was God, he can't get crushed. He got to be somebody who you trust. Now, Quimba, he said, my man control the whole army, all the post selling them will come, and you will be controlling them. It means they were brothers. But again, the brother can be proud. Yeah. So that one behind honor. Eh? We here, we got to fix it, we got to move forward. So when we come in Grand Leader,
what kind of gas thing we gonna make? Get tired, fee. Can't even look at it and get tired. I mean, I'm real security man. I can't make catch the president and catch the put and who the put. Get tired, fee. And the funny hearts where Jeremiah Kun security again. What they got it? I know EPS guy. What the funny hearts for? They got a Google hard and get the guys. They wear the funny hearts. Yeah. Man, the guy need to upgrade the team. Man. They're giving a lot of money in that place. And be people eating the money.
One meet Grand Leader choir, one meet Grand Leader together, one meet everybody together. No confusion, failure. Eh? I know when people die, people come in. The people that come here, when they come, the people here, you got to go small food. I have tradition, right? Yeah. So I bring small food money. But I dare initial part. Eh? Yeah.
I'll call you back, yeah.
So.
Okay. No.
So that was the vice president of the Republic of Liberia going into the compound of the late first lady of the Republic of Liberia, and he said some things in there that we agree with and some things that we disagree on those things. And I don't know if you've been watching the tip or you want me to play the tip so you can speak to it.
Oh no, I think I watched it, but not in depth. But I think I got the major part of it concerning the speech from the vice president, Jeremiah Soka. So yeah, I don't think we need to replay it because I don't know if you have the time, but it's okay if the people want to listen.
No, they already listen.
Okay. I just want.
But anyway, he said that so he said he didn't know that was that they had an issue between the family, Zoe and the children. Then he called Veronica this morning, and then she said, and then he wanted Zoe to be on the mat to receive them, and Veronica had a different view. And she said he wanted to solve the problem, and Veronica said it's a deep problem. Mm-hmm. And he's explaining that my point here is that he shouldn't have even explained it over there. Mm-hmm. When he went there, he should have called the errors in the place, go crack errors, find out who the errors said, look, this is something that we're not supposed to be talking about. You know, you're going there and you're talking not in front of the camera, not in front of the media, not in front of the whole world. Mm-hmm. All over the world now. So he should have gone in there. He tried to do good, but I think he's wherever, I don't know how to call it, but I don't want to say also because he says Zoe was supposed to be receiving us here. Zoe was supposed to be on that map, but now Zoe receiving y'all. Mm-hmm. traditionally the people who sort of receive people. Now why you saw Isaac Yanbo there to receive? Or the no,
no, I remember that even when we took and when I took my uncle or silver bone body to Liberia, you know, because my mom is silver bone sister, and at certain times they you know, you're the son of the man's sister, you don't have a real voice in this thing here. You know, you have to stand back the boys, the men from the bones.
The men from the men's side, and the men is Isaac Yanbo right there. That's why he the head of the mat.
So I don't think Zoe needed to be there to say, oh, that he will not be receiving people. I don't think tradition that his place. And
no, tradition don't call for that.
But
you think why Zoe go to the mat? Yeah, you think anything going on? Zoe go there? I saw Gibson today. Gibson wrote that Zoe need to go on the mat.
So the information I got, the honorable man just traveled from country from very far away, and he just got back to Liberia.
Spinning the thing again, yeah, man.
And then so you know, he need to gather all the information. And when you go in there, you have to understand the ground, whether there'll be tension, whether it be the receptive move of the people. You got to understand that there been some issue we understand between the family. And then I think the honorable he will appear. I'm pretty sure I haven't spoken with him for about a week, so I'm pretty sure Honorable Zoe Manu Penny will appear there as a family man, as somebody who always look out for people, irrespective of his closeness to the family. I think he will find time. What is unfortunate is that the way people, you know, these are delicate times, and so sometimes when we that aspire to be leader of Grand Jita County, sometimes when we speak a kind of impact one group of people and the other people see it as something. But I think what is unfolding since our mother passed away, I just don't like the way it's going about. You know, I don't know.
In which way now, the family issue or the way they
to be frank with you, I'm a little bit disappointed in my best friend and sister Veronica. The way you're going about is that you go on these talk shows. What is the objective? What are you trying to
Which
gain?
talk show she went on?
They said she went on Charlotte Robert talk show.
Did she really do that?
I don't know. I just heard on the same show. I think from Yali. So the thing is, what are you trying to achieve? These are mourning moments. These are times when people die traditional that everybody's supposed to come together. Bring people together. And then because the two senior people that make His Excellency Semedo has passed, the Oman passed away. You guys are cousins. You'll find a way to come back together to make this relationship, this family for. But when you are just, you know, calling people here and there and making these statements, what are you in the longer run? In the longer run, what are you trying to achieve? That is my problem. You know, that is my problem. And what I want to speak to is, you see, Prince, I am the respecter of grace. You see, life. I have over 5 friends that are in reputable positions today in Liberia, big positions. But these guys, when we're in class, they didn't even come on the top 5 list in our class. But you know what? That grace, that God got them to where they are today. And when I go to Liberia, I go around people who have fun. I don't envy them. I don't try to put them down. I have nothing against the people because I'm somebody as a strong Christian. God got a destiny for everybody, and when God places somebody somewhere, you should go and respect that person, irrespective of what you think. I think it's unfortunate that the Doe and Zoe Penu family, they have not gravitated towards Zoe. You know what I'm saying this in the sense that Zoe came from nowhere, and today he's the one of the senators of our county. How did he get there? Was it a miracle, or was it the will of God, or was it some juju? Those that believe in juju now, my belief is that God got that over there. What I think my little sister Veronica and other Gion the ultra gone was go around the cousin and say, listen, or even the Oma say, listen, Zoe, take a little bit of hand, take a little cousin hand, Gion hand, and move me around Morovia. Because Zoe is is supposed to be reckoned with, not only in Grand Guinea, but in Liberia. This dude understands what they call Liberia politics. Zoe understands that pretty well. And so, if I were in the position of the Samadou family, and I see that this man has grace, he came from nowhere, we will go around him. I'm not saying go and beg your cousin, but you come together, because when you guys are together, the family will be stronger. But I'm a little disappointed that the Omar is not yet laid to rest, that we are discussing controversies. Instead of, you know, saying the good things that Omar she has done. All the good things. It is so sad that we're not talking about these things. All the good things that Omar have done through our Liberia. We're not talking about it. We're talking about people going on the person's show and calling this show here. But my thing is, what are you trying to achieve from this thing? I think everybody need to mellow down. We need to slow. We
got to confirm it before you come to conclusion, dude.
Yeah, what I'm saying in general, we all need to calm down. Let us celebrate our mom. Let us put our mom to rest. The effort that the Honorable Timon Collins and the national president, these guys have started, it is a good effort. We want to be on the sideline, just in case the government fail us, that will come in, that will not shame us. Let us continue to collect this money and see how we can lay our woman to rest. Calling these shows and explain to Jeremiah Kunde, and let you explain your thing to your enemies who want to. No, it is not his position to come out wherever they put to you to be confidential. What is the motive behind this? What he just brought it out today in for everybody, in for all the media in Liberia. Oh God, you know. So that's the parable my sister Yali made from Utah. People will look at it.
But Bobby, that parable is wrong. Because Jeremiah did not know it the day that when he get to know after he spoke.
What I'm saying is that
it's not Jeremiah about taking it in finger. It's not, the man did not know. He just got to know today. Yesterday.
And that's why I said the man is a novice to a lot of issues. That's not his position unless he wants to shame certain entity or he wants to shame certain individual to say, oh, these people have problem. The Samadou people have you know, and man, I don't want to go bring this Nima and Grand Guinea thing to the thing yet. But every statement from the people is they are trying to gain some from a level that we are in disarray. There's confusion among us.
But he said it too in the Nima area. He said they had the same issue when Johnson died, and they put it together.
Mm-hmm. So, but yeah, you could at least listen. If you're a true leader, you could have solved the situation behind the scene instead of coming out to say, "Oh, this man should have been here. You want to be receive us," or "Mommy says something. This is deeper than whatever." I mean, it's just. I don't know how to say. It's unfortunate. It is unfortunate that these people even spoke with this man because he's not going to face anything. We will face our problem. We that are here still on earth will continue to speak truth to power. We'll call Mommy to exercise restraint. Let us bury our mom. Every information, everything that you got.
You think when the woman arrived in the country, she's not there. When she arrived in the country, you think when he goes there to meet his sister, she's gonna flip out?
To when Zoe goes to meet the mommy and Junior?
Yeah, like maybe go on the airport or meet them to the house.
No, I don't think so because I don't think because Gio and Zoe they hang out all the time. You know.
No, mommy is not the Zoe.
I'm not sure about the cohesion between Zoe and mommy. I can't tell you what's going to happen. I don't know. But mommy, as a civilized individual, I don't think she will. Mommy is a cool and quite cool and collective individual. I don't think she might. I don't know. She might snap in with a handshake or but I don't think she's going to go berserk or go wild and just explosive. Also, the way big going after the me. Bobby ma go power one went to give money. Bobby ma move for you. Bobby ma move for you. You know.
So big going into them, man.
Man, I looking when you do something to me, I get hard. I don't know. So when you must have an issue, it will come on air. So that's why I don't have issue with people. I want to get much care and I watch your display. I committed crime because I say I have a choice to move a different person. So it means I committed crime. Bobby ma go. Bobby ma move for you. You're the Bobby for you. Okay. My own, she's supposed to be my cousin, right? But it's good to have those things on tape. But that's another thing. Let's get back to the issue.
So to you now, the vice president said Mommy should call Zoe. You think Zoe could do the calling here?
No, I don't think mommy should be the one to call. So you see the guy, I don't know. Why was some person died? They say, I don't, somebody died from me praying, I'm gonna call you for praying. My Oma died, what you say? Does that make sense to you? I think Zoe should be Zoe will be the one. 10 the man just came from all the way from the Far East. When he settled, he will find mommy's number. And what, because those people, I'm not trying to say the position Zoe in now. Zoe is considered the leader of our county, not only the leader of the Samados side, but the position is in now. And for the length of time he's staying to power, he's the leader. You know, so many things are on the line here. He will reach out to his little cousins. These are blood people. You say family tree can bend, but it can't break. You know,
Let me give you a little thing there. When the old man died, this one of our cousins, we had a serious issue. He and the whole family. Down with the old man, one of our cousins died 2023. The old man died 2024, 2023. I mean, the guy, it was so bad that he threatened to chop the girl's father, and the whole family went on him, and everything was like nobody talked to that guy for a year. Like, who was even patient with the guy, this and that. But on the when we entered Morovia, we were at a guest house. I don't know how that guy got the info. Like, he went to the house and nobody, he didn't meet or somebody showing the area. Like, who am I said in the living room? The guy came, the security guys let him in. And we saw the guy, everything went quiet now.
You see it?
The guy who nobody wanted to see, we just saw the guy went to bury now. So that way that he empty. So we can stop the guy from coming to the empty funeral.
Yeah.
Everything get quiet down.
Yeah.
When the black who are pissed over the man, you want to see the man, God will tell the man, you looking, you're not looking clean. When you start to to the man, going you run to straight. The man told by the man, put the man, open the teeth, tell the man, okay, toss his share and so the man, you got the man flowing, so the man got to shining at it.
This is a monumental moment.
You don't think that could be when Josie, his sister.
And this is a perfect opportunity for this family, what we are whatsoever that is confusion, for them to settle the school and come on one umbrella. This is a perfect, if they don't solve it now, it's going to be a tough one because everybody will be assembling in Liberia. Everybody be assembling, and I'm hoping to be in Liberia by that time myself. You know, if it happens in June, I won't be there in June, but somebody's telling me from reliable sources in Minnesota said the team are dragged on to July, and I'm hoping to be there because I want to be there and represent my family and the Bones family, because it was the husband of this guy, the husband of Madame Doe that brought my Uncle Silver Bone to prominence. You know, to make him the Liberian Council General to New York, and besides that, there's so many. They had a very good relationship. Some doing Silver Bone when it comes to dressing and changing clothes and all kind of thing. You know, the papa was so many things. So we have to pay our tributes beside the low money that we are putting together as a family. My sister Julie and myself, because for the Bone family, I want to be in Liberia by then. So if I'm given the opportunity to speak on behalf of my family and represent my Uncle Silver Bones. And so this is the perfect opportunity for everybody to come together. You know, take a deep breath in our medical field. Where people say, and my grandma always told me, say, listen, when you are angry, you count your finger to 10. By the time you get to number 10, your anger will kind of subside. So let everybody exercise restraint. Let not politicize the passing of our mom. She served her country well. She served her children well. She brought her children very well. I'm so proud of Junior or Mommy and the little sister. These are fluent, eloquent, educated people. She stood by them even when her husband passed, and we need to give her a flower. We need to do that, and instead of people
so
trying
to advise Zoe to make the call to his sister.
I don't have to advise Zoe. Zoe is a sound man. Besides politics, Zoe is a season. He's a family man. The man's a family man, so he's going to make that call. He's going to make that call. I think when he got everything to do that, I'm pretty sure. I am 100% sure that he's going to make that call. Why would he not make the call anyways? He has to. He has to. Whatever is deeper, as the VB said, there is nothing that is so big that we cannot solve. You know, what they have in common is greater than what they got to lose. So they got to understand and fix this thing, because when we are not, I won't consider myself outsider. When outsiders are coming in, we want to come under one umbrella where we'll commemorate this old man passing. We will celebrate her. We don't want to go to a funeral where people will be murmuring all the side, other group of people murmuring all the side. You know, I think the senator, the honorable senator, will take advantage of this situation. Mommy should use this situation. She should be receptive and welcoming, so that we can get the old man the burial that she truly deserves. You know, and I will continue to call for restraint. I'm not taking side here, but
you think the senator too should call for to restrain himself too?
When you say calling for restraint, I don't know what he has done.
He should restrain himself to calm down and talk to his sister. That's what I mean. All of the guy be angry.
I don't know if Zoe appear angry, or anybody interviewing that he says he's angry with Mommy or whatsoever. I don't think so. I don't know. I don't hear anything.
That's thinking now from the guy, because there were things said to him and his mom from the interview. So when he gonna play this thing low, that's the old man. I don't get time for what it said. We gotta move on. My focus is to put the family together. That's what I'm saying. There were things said about him that anybody said I think about me and my mom, I won't like it, you know.
I don't know what was said. I don't know what
Are you want me to play the interview before you say you don't know what to say? What they said?
The man, he did not. Maybe I missed that part, but he did not go in detail. Say, "Oh, Zoe went and choked Mommy," or Zoe went.
Oh, I'm not talking about the senator. I'm talking about the interview.
Okay.
When Nancy mentioned Joe's mom name in the interview, what Zoe and his mom did to her.
Oh, I have not. I don't think I've watched that video before, that clip before. But you can say, you don't have to go for the video. Just say what was said, man. You're a journalist now. You are your videos and your interviews. One of your prime time, I think, well, you have the opportunity to interview Elizabeth Brown. You're doing good. So right now, you can't take the fact the elevation you've gotten to. There is no way you can come back to be the symbol principal. So just blot it out.
So no, she said Zoe's mom took the grape, and she says her husband gave the grape to Zoe's mom.
What was the content in the grape?
During the heat of the war, all the document in the grape, horse deed and things like that. All the property he owned, all the deeds were in there, and Zoe. So mom refused to give the grape to her and give it to Zoe. And then I asked her, I said, "But wait now." And she said, the woman was angry and said all these things to her. And she went to the mom when the Omagiri were living, Zoe's mom now, and Zoe's mom, Zoe's grandma. And it was the talkie and the old man was just
sorry, let me call you short there because I won't get a little by little. So how did Zoe get hold of this grape?
Well, the mom gave it to him.
Zoe's mom gave the grape to him. How was
it when they hit Penal?
Yeah.
President Penal.
Yeah.
The old man, Zoe's mom went to Montreal on a flight. That time the war was hot now.
Okay.
Yeah. So he took your grape and gave it to GD. So he took a grape and gave it to his sister for his sister to give it to his wife. Zoe's mom is his sister.
Okay, so Penal took the grape. Penal took his grape.
So you get your grape to GD to give it to your wife, and for GD to get a grape to your wife, she gave it to her son.
Oh, okay.
The woman gave the grape to Joe. That's what Nancy said. And all the husband paper, everything in that thing that she cannot even get any of her houses in Monrovia.
So Joe went and gave the grape to his sister.
So carry the grape, war hot.
Yeah.
Give it to my wife when you see her.
Was there any time that they reviewed the content that were in the grape?
The woman said her husband told her. Husband called and said, this is where in our grape. Well, my sister, she will give it to you.
That documents?
Document. Property for house. Document in the whole grape.
And that grape that Joe has today. Yeah. And then what they
conflict to Zoe to give it, and Zoe don't want to give the grape and this and that, and the properties are there, but Zoe too cannot get it, like the Vamuma house and some places that Zoe cannot get it because he cannot rent them because he has a document, but he's not the appropriate person to sign legal paper, so he just holding it. So we're not going to get it.
Okay, let's do this now, because concerning Vamuma house, I have not heard any intervention from Zoe before, or contesting or contestation about Vermont. All I know was the case of between Ivan Jones and the Doe's family. So I don't know what
They want 7% of that, but the legal documents, the other documents, not even that Vamuma or other houses on the side, where they want to lease out. They don't have the document, and Joe has the document, and Joe don't want to give the document. Without the document, the people cannot get share of the things. These are things that they say on my show, though I didn't hear Joe's side of the story.
Exactly. That's what
was to call Joe and
exactly.
ask Joe. Listen, my point was to call Joe and ask Joe, but he refused to answer my call.
Yeah, because I think it will be in the best interest of the county and our people to understand, to hear Zoe's side of the story concerning that particular group or whatever, what the content out inside, the truth, or for he to come up. And that's why sometimes I think there are a lot of things we need to learn, and that's why I continue to.
So that's the point here now. When the family get together, the way Kung said the errors. That's what I asked somebody if there is no other error in 2 zone. I'm very sure they got errors there.
I don't understand.
The errors in there can get together to put these 2 kids, the 2 children together, and the family, Doe family, and because the old man was mentioning Zoe man name a lot in the video. So I asked her, I said, she called the lady name, and so I said, but who is she? Then she said that's Zoe man, because she said I didn't know the lady. She kept calling her, I don't know Zoe man name. So she said, oh, that's Zoe man. So I said, okay. So and not like Samuel Doe knew you were going to die. The war was tough. Everybody knew the war was tough. Everybody sent your family away. My father too sent every one of us away. So maybe somebody left there, and my uncle come into Arico, and my mom and my pa gave it to my uncle to give it to my mom, and he gave it to. That's something that I want to say. That's what she said in the interview. And Zod supposed to explain. He's the leader of the county, as he said. Whether the people liked it or not, he's the senior senator. Yesterday they were calling him senior senator. He's the senior senator of Grand Junction County. He's supposed to take his. He cannot get angry with people making these allegations, those things against him, and say he's not going to talk. He's angry. He's not going to know. You saw Buford Chima from Maryland when he was Speaker of the House. They burned his house in Maryland County and accused him of being in boyotting, ritualistic killing and things. He didn't say, I will not clear my name. Buford Chima took time, went to the people and sat people down in the town and told the people everything. He didn't, because he's the leader for the people. He was the leader at that time, a representative, and then he came to Monrovia. He became Speaker of the whole Republic of Liberia. So that's what. So I don't know. Zoe's supposed to not get angry. You can get, as a man, those things, some of those things will get to you, but you must take your time to clear your name. And we're still making efforts to see if we can get an honorable man to come on this show one of these days to speak to his people.
I think will bring a lot of credibility to your show, and that's why sometimes I implore you
to bring it for him to clear himself out of this story. Because I've been following the brother now for a very long time. He's not an evil guy. People betray him, myself too. I got there because he was not talking, Bobby. He has to speak.
He
was not speaking. And all these things they were saying about him, he was not speaking. He was quiet. So obviously, when he speaks now. So then, Bobby, let her put it to this way now. Let's put it this on this side. The family and the Doe family, the Doe sisters. I think 3 of his sisters are living now. The 2 brothers died. Che and but Doe got other 2 sisters besides Zoe man that are living. I thought to myself, I said, how about Samson Pennon? The confusion, the problem is between Samuel Doe, is between and Vero, them, those children, and Zoe Pennon. Samson Pennon is the older brother for Zoe Pennon. He's a cousin to this to Veronica. What we're gonna take, I don't know where he is now, to go there too. So his brother so can say my brother there, the Glago, they having issue with Prince. Me, Glad goes on the mouth, Father Glad folks there and go there.
But I don't know. Have you inquired that something didn't go there or whatsoever? I don't know.
Oh man, when something there was man, Bobby, man.
Oh, okay. So you are
I spoke to very for a very long time, man. I spoke to the only person I speak to that's open who when he saw that guy answered my phone one time I sent it to him. He answered my phone. He thought I gave us say
because Prince,
he thought I gave us say he your Eric Bamu according or his daughter because his daughter of my cousin Bernie's got it over there. 952, I still get my 952 number. I called a senator, he picked the phone up. He can't deny that one. Then he said, Minnesota. Who calling from Minnesota? So I said, this is Prince Double. Eh? I said, if you knew that was Prince calling you, no.
Yeah, because you put the man in the corner that the man feel you're being biased. Everything is
yeah, the fool. I laughed at that. They said it to you. You know,
it's like a trap. So you have to open
look, I needed to ask get clarity from him on certain things from the Kunemo belt when you're about to go into Kunemo. You're gonna get very angry with the media, Bobby. You can't do that. So you're supposed to know that.
But the man,
he had speaking to the issue,
overwhelming
to Madison.
He had an overwhelming reception to the issue. In Ziyatan, I think when he went to the people down there,
went to Ziyatan, he danced with the people in Ziyatan. Even though you're looking behind him, he went to a man people,
why you let the main issue out of this? So who why is the people do the man own people, the man own the man
looking back, I said, damn it, I was terrified.
Terrified of what? My man, the man are senator. Anybody can rush on the man. So
no, right, bro. But when the guy is really agree for the man to carry, he can't go to that kind of do the man.
The boy very receptive, and I'm happy that the people they were able to add the differences whatsoever. So yeah, but I think it's about time we need to give the woman the respect that she's due. You know, people need to calm down. People need to start calling social because the social media people not going to air you. We're not going to say crown people again. Now crown people again. Now crown. Yeah,
no, people need to tell. She don't. I never knew if I the Go On Shout Out show. I just heard it from Charlie.
Yeah, that would be is on the first. I mean, Charlie's a hardworking woman. She's doing her thing. That's her area. But when you go over there, what is it you are trying to that you want to hear?
No, I don't know what the purpose of. I don't know. I will try to speak. I mean, I will try to speak to some people around there and see if I can get to her and say, I saw. Yeah. She don't need to do social media now.
Yeah, social media. I mean,
social media. I wanted to interview her, but I said no. After the bury everything, then we'll call her. Then we'll speak.
I'm happy that we have some people, you know, like Senator Yaya Nimle over there. I think he will interview the public. He's a level-headed individual. I think he can take on that responsibility.
Yeah, when they enter the town, I know when she's gonna enter. When she enters the town, they can go there. Then so even when Marie, what her name? I mean Marie Johnson, she was there. Jeremiah Shokan. There's a sort of thing. So that people can have peace. That's all.
Yeah.
If anybody can do it, they can do it. I even told the boy if I can do it, I'll do that. If I can bring Marie and Mami and Roberto Zoe, their family tree now will burn. Will not break.
They can never break my
They got the same blood. They got the same grandma. They got the blood running in there down there. So that. So like it, that is sister. Whether the woman like it, she's old sister. Yeah. So that's about it, man. But how everything over there in your area? The next one, you're having an election.
We are hoping that July. In July.
Oh, July. I need to get me over there, man. Me cover the thing so they can be fair and free and fair. I don't want nobody to be counting ballot in the night. So how we did the Grand Jury election where it was televised. People all in Grand Jury saw the thing counting, and nobody tricked anyone. I don't trust the guys on that. The Mr. Abu Dhabi Dusty gang.
Thursday is the election commission. Thursday is the election commission.
Yeah. So, what's the guy? Good name. Yeah, my brother Prince Double, educated, blind lawyer on your show tonight. Coronavirus is coming back through the talk show.
Oh God.
What a man calling blind guy for?
Thomas had his, he got his personal issues again. The judge, we are administration and Joe Penn. So every opportunity he get, he want to throw jabs and run. He should call on his show and make his point instead of throwing the petty jabs. You know, I mean, what they did, everything they could have done in his power. He was acting like some general that was going to overthrow Joe Penn over there. He did everything. He failed miserably, and he came back to life. He came back to America with his tails between his legs. So I don't know where he coming from. That's why people don't huffing and puffing, chest pounding thing. It means nothing. You should approach issues cordially and sensibly. If you have a problem with somebody, try to see how you can address it. And I continue to tell people in that place that, listen, if you guys don't want Zoe Penn, go to when the ballot box is coming around, you're supposed to get a formidable team that can knock the man out.
So win there again because
but they're in disarray. They're not ready. How are you going to be somebody who is well, not forget about being established, who is well coordinated, who has his issue, who has plan? But everybody, all of a sudden again, our people they're in their numbers. I even spoke to some of my friends in Liberia. Every year they want to contest. Every year, when you have contested 3 or 4 times and you feel gave other people chance to contest. But from our district alone, Chen district alone, you have more than 7 individuals every year. They're coming back to contest.
Plenty I won't contest.
How you going to win? Yeah, how you going to win?
Look at how can let's say Grand Jide now, Seibo man, and far garden from Seibo coming against you.
How you going to win? What are your chances?
How are we going to win you?
Seibo already small. Seibo, I only 4 horses there. Then when Tanga and handle other horses.
But you are telling you plenty horses your go garden what come from Ariko and King Lit. You want to have a Seibo who been a long since?
Seibo around the road, my brother jump on town. Now why you go no jump on Twitter? You know, Omar from Twitter, you must say you. So you see, it's really hard. If you want to win, you have to be together. Now when election time, when it's opening, when I time you go, all the mayor do the one year, all the men I know the one they made. It's not going to help you.
So the man already win. The man one election commission announced it, man.
9 years. That is almost a decade. You know.
But the man say won't be trouble. Thought man, I mean.
When the man. When 2020, I don't know when he's going to be running again. When it comes to Ryan, 2029 made up 9 years down there.
Yeah, and the man got it 2020.
No, 2029. I'll tell you that to lift my hand. Let him step aside. So I think that you lift my hand, so I won't be senator. So hopefully 2029.
Go to studio you now.
So it's actually time with the senator. Wait a minute, he wants to speak to you.
You go to that is who speak to you.
No, but I don't. That's not my area. I don't think I want to represent Liberia or my county on a representative or senatorial level. I want to be part of the government if the opportunity is given. Friends, I have a plan, and every day I'm driving a plane. My plan is to the healthcare, the healthcare industry. Friends, I have a lot to do that. And even Joseph Boakai he calls me right now when I gave him my plan to lay down, because it's an industrial plan to overwhelm the whole health industry in Liberia. Because a lot of things going on in that country that can just change. One thing alone.
So I call you leave America or go?
I mean, I'll go and give him my ideas and how they can do stuff. Friends, the whole system need to be overwhelmed, need to be changed. Otherwise, people will continue to die, and people will continue to live unhealthy in that country. So many things need to be changed. And if I'm given the opportunity, I've grabbed the whole plan, almost a booklet that things that need to be changed from this issue to that issue, from confidentiality to privacy, from that to them being looked at as God or meaning gods, to them for not be looked at as human being and be smiling in the faces. Now when you come into when the doctors come in the office, everybody's standing like the sunken on God. The doctor, you call from America, yeah, when your people, somebody said you call from America, you hardly get the doctor on the phone. And I experienced that when my dad passed. at one of the best hospitals in Liberia, St. Joseph Catholic Hospital. To even get a doctor on the line, it was not easy. The nurses are afraid to approach the doctor. The Liberians over there, they're afraid to approach the nurses. It's like it's like telling them, it's like they don't want to receive command or instruction or tell you the little idea that you have. Say, this is what you should do. This is what you should do. Somebody had an immediate stroke. What is the very first thing you're supposed to do when somebody have a stroke? You know, they
the people in Liberia, they don't have time. You got your phone.
Yeah, they got somebody intubating somebody who just got to receive a stroke and all kinds of things. They got people sitting out over there, you know. So many things, you know, from the qualifications. Because I don't even want to be health minister. I want to reside over an entity for regulations. Yeah, regulations that are an entity like the FDA or CDC. What will happen in America here? You know, something like that. That kind of department. I want to head to be able to change the whole system. You know, people will be taking their annual training, HIPAA training, respecting people, confidentiality when you are caught as exposing, because and that's one of the single most damaging factor in Liberia is this confidentiality. Take for example, somebody get gonorrhea. The person go to your clinic, right? The person get gonorrhea, go to your clinic, you get a man ceftriaxone, and the man take antibiotics or injection, and he went home and he got healed. Now you stand on the roadside by your friend, you're talking to him, look, I don't want friend over there passing, I just getting something for gonorrhea, I mean, have gonorrhea. Now, that person you told now, that friend over had gonorrhea, and he came to the clinic, you treated him, you think the person when you get gonorrhea, he will come back to that clinic there? That man sit down on that gonorrhea will be killing him. He will sit down on that gonorrhea and be spreading in the community. Who's being impacted? So confidentiality is very, very important. It is very, very important. It's a big deal in these United States. So that one thing I hope you to get trained from thing that the other things that these doctors, they should be seeing themselves as God. You are the one who should be smiling in the faces of these or family members and things, giving a hope when you have a question. You should be open to answer the questions. You shouldn't be like, oh, I don't get time for that man. Get the phone outside. We got what to do here. Y'all put the people outside. So many things. You know, the qualification. We had a guy who was a dentist or fake. I don't know how he did that thing. He became the lead dentist for Liberia for over 5 years.
Oh, that guy ran away?
Yeah. Created all kind of credentials for himself.
Yeah.
You know, so they don't have to be regulation. There be check and balances.
Martin Cody brought a man near, he ran away.
Yeah, that people's lives are still here. You have someone that had never sat in classroom before to be a dentist, and all of a sudden he elevated to the level of being the chief dentist in Liberia. Who checking these things? Some let drink, one lady out drinking, people producing things or drinks in the backyard in Nigeria and just sending it to Liberia. Who checking on these things, these foods that come to Liberia? The lady open some Coca-Cola drink, and some slimy tech stuff will come from out of the thing. I mean, it's really thick. And we don't know that thing cool. Just you put in your throat, but you don't even know what you are ingesting. Who check it? What are the regulations or committee or people that carry on the thing or the organization?
The man in Liberia get the man in Fred man if you drop if the man who sort of be infected, who sort of be inspecting it in $150. You get almost 3 million worth of goods coming in. You bracket with that man who the government when they pay $150. That man would take $1,000 and let the whole thing come in. We look at it. And the problem in Liberia.
Yeah, you don't know that. And people just drinking anything. Alcohol. We went to Tongana supermarket. Do you know that 90% of the alcohol then they're fake alcohol in Liberia? I don't know, but I don't know the real alcohol only comes from America. Yeah, Hennessy is.
I saw that I got fake Hennessy.
I'm telling you, fake Hennessy. So we're calling the Lebanese man. I beg your sister, the message. You carry 2 bottles, and I'll give your money back to you. I'll just walk away. We could expose the man out there. You know, you send fake liquor to people that is not well refined and put in justice. Do you know why? Do you know the reason why people then that God is getting bloated in Liberia and they think they're enjoying? 75% of young body in Liberia, the golden baby is bloated. It's blood because of the extra gas, the ferment in the alcohol, because it's not well refined. And people drinking that thing every weekend. Every weekend, people then they drink the alcohol then. They think they enjoy it because why? Nobody, the government has supposed to look out for them. They're supposed to be checking this in the regulatory department. They're not well functioning, or even if they're functioning, they may bring alcohol to the back, to the container, and say, "Mama, hold the 5,000 here, don't harm on that container."
No,
And
they
then
might.
yeah, in the street. It is sad. It is sad.
Man, second arrest the thing and rock and go turn around and rock the thing.
Damn it. No, when I saw that slimy thing come from the coke, I was like, oh, I know. No,
you said, damn, I don't drink no Coca-Cola again in my life anymore.
How will you buy the plastic? You know, the plastic my beginning of when I go to buy that one that I know 100 packs for little plastic in it, but you still one of the things, sorry, real dust for the bottom of the plastic. So I said, when I wanted to get it from the river and just put it in, when you see that, you think like, oh man, that bro, man. Listen, man, people living over there, they're living by the grace of God. That's why I continue to tell people that it is a death trap. You know, when you get sick and then you go to the hospital.
One time I went to that, they get some people cleaner because one cleaner I went to that my first time I see. You know, when some people go to say malaria, they start giving you drip.
Mm-hmm.
So when I went 2021, I had malaria. I didn't want to go to the hospital. So there, my lady sister there.
Mm-hmm.
She just saw me. I was sweating. I actually called Devo. She said, bro, you sweating? I carried me to the clinic. They took me there. The first thing the woman did, she poked my finger. Then she said she checking for malaria. She checking for typhoid. And she checking to see if I got sugar. My sugar level. So I said, but why you got to check for all the things? I thought my liver is all check for the woman. I said, we don't know if you got diabetes. And when I just come to start giving you drip here with sweet inside, you can't kill you and walking in my son. So we have to check for all these things and make sure you don't have it before we start giving you drip. So I said, also, it gets some real clinic in a player that we can do the thing. Some places, you go when they say the person here hurting, they just start giving you drip. But I did, Bobby. The woman poke my finger. She said she checking for how you got it? She checking my sugar. She checking my to see I get typhoid and malaria. And then when she did, she said, oh, you got malaria. So now I asked her, I said, but what you want to check my sugar for? She said, because the drip what will come and give you is sweet. You got sweet, all kind of sweets. So we want to know if you have diabetes because we don't want when you got sugar
and that's one in the number. That one was absolutely right.
I said, wow. Then they play a correct play. And I'm gonna pay that day. Also, that $20 can get people in that country when you don't have it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think I paid 22.
Yeah. Because that thing is the big nursing and medical things that the moment you enter the hospital, they open, they put something in you, put a drip on you, then they think that's not a medical thing or it's not a health thing they're doing.
Yeah.
No, there's something called diabetic ketoacidosis. Diabetic ketoacidosis. When your blood sugar is start elevating from 500 up to 1,000, if it pass 1,000, you try to enter 1,005 region, for you to come back, even if you come back, you lose certain things. So you have to be careful because as the person already told you, whenever the person have, let's assume you have high blood sugar, you're a diabetic patient, and they don't even know you're a diabetic patient. You sweat profusely. When you start sweating or you shaking or you do all kind of thing there, those are signs when senior people can tell, even nurses. So before you even just you poke the person and see it. But if you don't do that, you see the person sweating, you don't even know what the person, they overhydrated or they get extra fluid in their lungs or they get extra fluid all over the body. You put extra fluid, about 500 or milliliters of fluid in the body. The one thing you're doing, what they call fluid overload. You overload fluid, and then you put extra sugar in the body. When that thing go into the brain, you fry in the person, brain, you get in the person. So people, I don't know. So that's what I'm saying. People are living by the mercy of God in that country. Yes, they have one or two Indian clinics.
I say, I'm not beginning to that clinic.
And people get a phone. You know, you have to go check up. Not everybody.
They want the other team, man, the team and everything. $20 some more dollar. I said, I didn't think I can care people here.
Listen, Prince, as a practitioner, as a medical person, everything at a level. even with our experience. So when you bring in, let's say Prince Double come into my clinic or Prince Double come into my hospital where I'm working, and then so the man have been feeling well. I'm looking at you from head to toe. What happened to you? Prince sweating. When Prince sweating, so many things come into my head now. Why the man sweating at this? You know, or why the man lip dry? I look at your fingernails and thin, your fingernails and turning blue and thin, all kind of things. I tell you, the man they lack. You know, those are just the surface symptoms and things I'm looking at to make judgment. Oh, the man, maybe the hands turning blue, lip turning blue, maybe lack of oxygen thing. Okay, in the meeting, you're in the meeting, you're putting on oxygen level. We don't know what going for. We don't know what's going on for now, but you're putting on oxygen or you're doing one year, and in the meantime, you take blood sugar and thin. Then you draw blood and you're sending it to the lab. So what I'm trying to say is that even all the experience we get to the lab is our go-through person. The lab is it will tell you what's going on with that man there. You can just get on and start drinking things, the man there, you know, drinking things, I even know what's going on. So the lab will tell you what's going on with the man. What is the underlying illness that making the man to be sweating? Is it diabetes or is it something else? You know? So the lab. So you have to have good labs in Liberia. I know more clinic get a lab from there, right there. When they check you, they send your blood to the lab, right there, and they check it. Then they come back to the doctor. So the lab and the doctor, you look at, oh, the man, the man, the kidney, the man feel so that they maybe, the man kidney not functioning. Why? Oh, I see what extra water in your feet. Oh, okay, you're putting on furosemide, you're putting on some water pill to reduce the extra fluid in your legs, and so thing. A lot of things you do. But you jump up from the blue sky, look at lab and start treating somebody. You know, it's like you're driving a car in the dark with no light. You're guessing.
Yeah. Wow.
You know? Yeah, look at somebody sweating. Yes, no lab. I say, my man, that man dehydrated man, or that man there, that man blood sugar high man, or that man, you know, your feet.
Took my blood. She poked my finger, and sent it in wherever. It came back. No malaria. No, I mean, she said no type of malaria.
They're beating a type of water.
Your blood. So I said, I don't know. She said your sugar okay. So I said, but why you gotta check my sugar every morning? I can't. Don't say we gotta give you drip and give you injection and do this and give you pills. So we have to know all these things. I say, wow.
Yeah, and that's how it is, man. Liberia, we need to do better, man. I don't know. Everybody just seeking Liberia got elephant meal. When people get there, they go to enrich themselves. I see it. People not making sacrifices. Like look at the little picking here. He put Ibrahim Traore. What kind of resources Burkina Faso get in Liberia today? Like Burkina Faso, they're booming. What kind of resources we got? Every resource on earth. We get it. Only thing I don't remember having good at uranium, but we got everything. We got our land is so fertile. We have a tropical rainforest. That when even when you eat gogo, you know gogo. See when you eat gogo today, you go to toilet somewhere. After all that indigestion and everything going through your system, our soil is so good that gogo see will grow right to the place you want to.
Pepper will start growing.
Yeah, all kind of it's good. That how much fertile our soil is.
Yeah.
But everybody go over there is an opportunity to enrich themselves. Helen there today, her grandchildren can never suffer for any school fee, or great grand can never suffer. They got properties all over South Africa, they got property all over Europe.
But you can see the government, the Unity Party government are keen to rescue us. They now get class real low. How can they accuse me? I'm a minister of stealing money. That Darrell Dino, who's a senator, is on a show interviewing me. They want to check about ministers interviewing ministers.
Yeah.
That's what's going on in Liberia right now with Omar Joseph Waka and boys.
It's a joke, man. It is a joke. We need a revolutionary. We need somebody who will, you know, I know one day things will, we've been through that, but one day Liberia will come with somebody who will not only look out for the families or try to enrich themselves, somebody who will look out for the general population. Yeah. Say, listen, we got the resources. We'll advocate. Say, listen, if we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this. Like the one they bought over there, all the picking and doing in Guinea and Burkina Faso and Mali. Look out for the people. America
is fighting to send delegate to the boy to go sit down with Ibrahim Traore to talk that we made a mistake in the first round. So now let us sit down and talk. Can you imagine?
The microphone we're going and put the post on his hey.
Hello, boy, I need to be very careful. All the men that went Wakatu is ain't seen them. You know, meet ain't saying foreign minister need to go meet these people.
Oh yeah. You gotta be smart. When you got the board them when
Yeah,
they see
yeah,
you.
well, they'll kill you. They'll kill you when they know you.
But right now, that picking,
Will execute, will kill you.
the bigger things to get rid of that picking, because right now, France calling America say, listen, we're losing grip on our picking there, and you know that true. Everybody we're chopping. They lost Mali, they lost Niger, they're on the verge of they lost Burkina Faso. They can't afford to lose Ivory Coast and Senegal. Senegal already gone. They can't afford to lose Senegal, Cote d'Ivoire, or Cameroon and Gabon. Those are the last hole now. So anybody
Cote d'Ivoire want to ball and do something.
Where Liberia come from? Where America come and want to be drone? What is your interest in Ivory Coast and you want to be drone over there now?
Got to go get a boss on.
Drone.
What you mean yourself? You don't want to hear you?
No, I tell you about me. So what is your interest now? You're betting Doom over there now. Why this is a free country.
How can the man who the general, the black guy, the army guy, he said Ibrahim Traoré using the resources to protect himself? What can sense? Who resources are using to protect Donald Trump? Resources?
You know, Uncle Senator, they're just funny. The men are just losing grip.
And the man went in front of Congress, the man was talking stupid. That he's using his resources to protect himself. Who resources is all on you? That your resources is all on you to protect himself?
Yeah. It's so sad.
Man, we'll talk about, man.
Man, yeah, we're not thinking of, man.
To talk these things here to
reach out to our people, and let exercise calm, let bear our own man peacefully, and people should start making accusations or counter accusations stuff. It's not going to help anybody. Our people, we are one people. What we share is good, and what we're not sharing. So thank you for the night.
All right, man. But thank you too.
Bye-bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for the time here tonight. 2 hours, 11 minutes. That's enough. We got to go. Good night. Thomas Brandt, Thomas Doe, Sophie Blamo, everybody who watched in the Print Double Show and who watched the Print Double Show tonight. Thank you and God bless everybody.